That didn't happen. Erase, erase, erase.
All right, let's try this again. Sync in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, and welcome to Streamcams Media. This is the first episode of Do That Shit in the Garage, where me and my buddy DJ do stupid shit in the garage. Although we do have a green screen behind us, so you can't really tell we're in the garage, but promise you, we are in the garage. And if anything doesn't look right video-wise, it's all his fault. Just remember that.
Always my fault.
It's always your fault, that's right. So, buddy, this is actually, we kind of just lied to everybody. Because this is actually not the first episode of Do That Shit in the Garage.
No, this might be the first one make public.
Yeah, exactly. We've done this before.
Yeah, well, you know, shit happens.
Yeah, let's just say it didn't quite turn out the way that we thought it was going to.
It wasn't very conversational.
No, if I had a cricket sound effect, we would have used it a lot, I think. Definitely. But we're going to get there. So what's the idea behind this show? Well, it's just basically me and my buddy, we're going to sit around and talk shit about shit and maybe smoke a little bit of cannabis sometimes and maybe drink a couple drinks sometimes, depending on our mood at said time. We already smoked our cannabis today, mainly because when you smoke in front of a green screen, it looks weird. It looks really weird. So, anyways. Well, what do you think we should do on our show other than just, go ahead, man, relax. We're not on camera. Just keep telling yourself. So, the reason, and so far everybody's heard a lot of me, but there's a reason, because DJ is one of my closest friends, if not the closest, and he is usually an extremely funny guy, but for some reason when he gets on camera, don't ask me why, he gets very quiet, where I get louder. So, yeah. Anyways,
Makes up for it.
Hey, you're willing to do it. That's the big part, right? I mean, that's the biggest part of it all, is that you're willing to do it. So, I don't know.
For effort.
Yeah. Or an A if you're actually grading, because an E wouldn't be that good of a grade, would it?
Like I said, it was for effort.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So, one thing we decided that we are going to do with this show is stupid jokes.
It's kind of like the participation badge.
Yeah, everybody gets one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
E for effort.
Don't even get me started on that. Oh, I don't get... You know what? I am going to get started on that. I don't... Why? Why does everybody need to get a certificate, a ribbon, or whatever just because they showed up? That's the easy part most of the time. It's what you do after you show up that's the hard part. And if you don't succeed at that, why should you get praise? Or maybe I'm just being an ass, which is a good possibility because I've been known to be an ass.
Let's see. When I got my participation ribbon, because I participated, it usually went in the trash. Like, there was no point in it.
This is kind of what I'm saying.
When I was a kid, I didn't see a point. Why do I want this one? Yeah, it was there.
Again, anyone can show up. It's what you do after you show up. So I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand a lot of things that are going on right now. I don't understand how people can't take jokes anymore. Like, people get offended and upset. If you get offended and upset, you're not going to like our jokes. So just stop the video right now, because I'll tell you, the jokes that we tell are usually, some of them are just really cheesy and horrible. But other ones are just disgusting. So if you can't take a joke, then
fuck off.
Yeah. My buddy said it best. Fuck off, because this is not like the rest of my shows on my channel. This is just buddies being friends and hopefully people finding it entertaining, which I have no idea. You're starting to slip off camera. Why don't you scooch in a bit, my friend?
Gravity, I think.
Hey, how you doing? Well, better not do that too much. People might get fucking thoughts on the interweb. Oh no. Thoughts on the interweb. They're gay. And what's wrong? Not that there's anything wrong with that, because that's all good. But I got too many kids to be gay. Oh, I got too
You
many.
wish you were gay.
You know what? There are. I think there are totally benefits to being gay, either male or female. I think there's definitely benefits to being gay, because if you're gay and
happy.
well, you're definitely happy. If you're going by the normal thing, but if you're a gay male and you date another gay male that is roughly your height, your size, your weight, you've doubled your wardrobe like that. Like instantly, you've got double the clothes you had before, and he's gay, so he's probably got pretty good taste in wardrobe. Just saying.
Okay.
Really? Okay. Ah, man. Well, welcome to the second episode that no one's ever going to see.
I don't know. Where do you want me to take that?
Wherever you want it, that's the idea. Just fucking make fun of it, get serious on it. Who cares? Don't make me start talking about the pocket snurtle. Because if we have to go down that, we got to go down that road. I'll do it, man. Because anyone that might, and here's the thing: another reason why you shouldn't be noticed or nervous is no one's watching my shit yet, at all. The odds that someone's gonna see this, probably pretty slim. But yeah, I definitely think the pocket snurtle, I might have to go there. I don't know. The whole idea behind this was that we sit there and we drink our coffees or whatever's and we have our tokes and we talk about just shit, all kinds of stuff. And it's hilarious. And we're always like, let's do it on camera.
What do you get when you have a humongous, giant pile of kittens?
Oh. I don't know, DJ. What do you get?
A meowton.
A meowton. You know what? That was like perfect timing. That was his phone that he should put on flight mode, and I shouldn't talk because my phone's over there, and it's. I know it's not on flight mode. Why? How do I know it's not on flight mode? Because I always forget to put it on flight mode. It's not that important, man.
No,
actually,
putting it on flight mode.
Oh, okay. I was gonna like read it. Maybe it's something interesting. Just for the record.
It was thanks.
Oh, well, it's always great to get thanks. Praise is a good thing. We need more of it.
Turn it on.
He doesn't know how to use his phone, ladies and gentlemen.
I do.
I don't know how to use my phone. I do until I need to. It's like the second that I have to do something quick on my phone.
Oh, there it is.
I'm fumbling and not. It's like taking way longer than. I go to the wrong place. I'll be like, oh, I have to, and then all of a sudden I'm in my apps. I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be in my apps. And then I'm like, what was I doing? And then I don't know. Sometimes I can get confused easily.
Oh yeah, I sent wrong text to the wrong email.
You sent a text to an email. That's your first problem. No, I've done that before. Sent emails to the wrong people. I was so worried because when I was sending out, I'd start drink cans and you could watch it or whatever, about doing my email for the show and making it wrong. Spelling it wrong on everything that I'm putting it on. So I'm constantly checking it on everything, making sure it's right. Mainly because no one's sent me any emails yet. DJ, I've discovered nobody loves me on YouTube. Sad. No,
You're lucky.
No, well, you know what? I'm actually, I think I'm doing a little bit better than I thought I would at this point. I mean, what am I talking about? I've had stuff up since Saturday, I believe I made it public. So we're Wednesday now. So I don't know,
6,
what are you gonna expect? Actually, I have 10 subscribers. Thank you very much. So thank you, family. Yeah, I got 10 subscribers so far, and I think 80 views, right? Which would be outstanding if I only had one video, but I have something like 30 videos. But I mean, it's not. I don't expect this to be a fast thing for me. Like, this is gonna take a while, unless you say something extremely funny that's gonna go viral.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just gonna be. It's gonna be a build. It's gonna be a progression. So I don't expect to be famous in any point in time. I think it'll probably be a year or two before I even gain traction in the YouTube sphere, as it were. So, but
Can
I
you
mean,
edit that shit out?
my mic probably won't pick it up,
Oh, there you
just
go.
like it doesn't pick up that fan.
Huh.
I
Just
know.
like it used to didn't pick up me.
Yeah, like it used to didn't pick up you. We had to do, I don't know, four or five audio tests before I could hear his voice over the audio. It's probably my own fault. I had the mic, I think, turned the wrong way or whatever. But it's the little things. At least we didn't record the whole thing, and then I realized that you can hardly hear him. Because I've done that before. I recorded a whole episode of the show without a name, which I keep calling for some reason it everything but what it's called.
The show without a name.
Yeah. Like, whatever. I don't know. I keep calling it like the show that has no name. The show that...
Without a name.
Yeah.
The nameless show of namelessness.
But it is the show without a name. I just keep saying it to myself. But I don't know if it's helping because I still keep
Just
screwing
remember,
it up.
The show with no name is probably taken by Lobos.
Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about. I talked about with very, very briefly with Danny, but when you left your last job,
Mhm.
it was because basically robots were taking over your position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take me to your leader.
Right? What do you think about the whole job thing and robots? I think people don't realize it's going to happen a lot faster than what they think.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think on the whole robot job thing?
Well, it's like, when they first started making cars, they used to have a bazillion welders. Now they have like 4 guys pressing buttons.
Right, doing the welding.
Yeah, instead of 100 welders.
Exactly.
So, I'm pretty sure it takes more than. Anyways, as an example, a robot's taking over people's jobs.
Yeah.
And when the company can make more money doing one way or the other, they're always going to choose the more money.
Of course, right? Well, I mean, it's all about their bottom line, right?
Yeah, because it's not just their money. Like, it's not just a company's money. It's owned by many, shares.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
So
it's all about the shareholders. Keep
Yeah.
the shareholders
Happy.
Keep them shareholders happy. Exactly. Right? So, but it's funny because like 20 years ago, I would have never thought that people would be losing their jobs because of robots. And I mean, of course, in my head at that point, I thought, automaton robots, like that'll be no one can replace. And no, they're not. Automatons aren't walking around doing the job you did, but it is a robot, and it's programmed to do whatever it needs to do and whatever. But I'm watching now, and the big thing I think the big industry that's really going to be taken over is truck driving.
I think they're far away from having automatons do that yet.
You think?
Yeah.
It's not a matter of time. It's the truck. The truck just runs itself, drives
No,
itself,
I understand.
right? So,
yeah, an automaton truck.
but what I'm saying is like Amazon is like literally that far in the States from doing it right now. And once Amazon starts, that's it. It'll be a rolling ball. It won't end.
Oh, for sure.
That's I don't know.
Guaranteed.
That's craziness. That is craziness.
I guess it all depends on what kind of property rights Amazon would need.
I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, mainly because it's happening
Or how they control the information.
in the States at first, but it should be interesting to watch because that's going to be a shit ton of jobs that disappear. And when you have someone as big as Amazon start doing it. It's only a matter of time, right?
Well, they were going to get into the drone
Drone
delivery, and that never seemed to happen.
Well, yeah, but there's a big reason for that, and that's they didn't want you know.
The FAA.
Well, that was a big part of it, but you don't want people poaching your friggin' drones.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you live in the country or whatever, and you're on a drone path, you can just pop these suckers out the air. Who knows what you're gonna get? You could be.
Oh yeah.
It could be electronics, you don't know. But hey, what a great game! And tell me there wouldn't be rednecks doing that all over the place.
Well, it don't even have to be redneck. It's just regular everyday,
Well, I don't see too many people in the city doing it.
BB guns.
Well, paintball guns would probably mess up a drone enough,
Yeah, that too.
So I think that was.
But they're pretty quick. You got it. I watched. There was a video I watched, and they were actually shooting at drones, seeing if the drone can outweigh.
Yeah. Maneuver.
Yeah, and they had it did last a lot longer than I thought it would.
I don't know, but I mean that's part of the reason why the drone thing didn't go. But the truck thing's gonna happen. It's just like the car thing's gonna happen. I mean, we already have cars that can drive by themselves. Now they tell you not to be doing it all the time or whatever.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep control. You're supposed to have your hands
right.
on the wheel.
But how many videos have you seen? I've seen tons of video of people like taking video of themselves when the car's driving themselves, and they're like reading a book or smoking a doobie or.
Never seen them.
Really?
No, not yet.
See, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and you don't watch as much YouTube.
Yeah, I watch a lot of windshield.
Now you have to. You kind of it wouldn't be right if you didn't watch your own stuff. And if you're wondering why I'm pointing at you guys, I'm not really pointing at you guys. I'm pointing at him on the monitor that is right below the camera. So if you're like, why does this fool keep pointing out at us? No, I'm pointing at him on the camera. Do what?
Point at me.
I don't know. Stop doing that. You're making me nervous. Stop poking me, man. I'm soft. Oh boy. But no, so it's
fleshy.
And I'm very fleshy. Look at the plush. Here's a question for you, and I talked about this quickly in my blog. Do you think, and I'm hoping you'll back me up. You should back me up. If you don't, you're beardist. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what happened here, some kind of glitch or something while we were recording, but anyways, basically I asked him if he thinks my goatee looks like a skunk's tail, because my wife said that she thought it did. Now, I think she's just saying that because when it gets long, she doesn't like it, but we'll find out. So, he will answer here right now. Now. Okay, we're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready? All right. Okay. All right. Now.
I wouldn't even have thought of putting it there.
See, so there's one person on my side. Yes. Gotta win.
But now that you mention it,
fucking guy. You're one there to talk there, friggin' Chewbacca, Wookiee boy. It's all good. I can't grow a beard. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't grow a beard like that. I should throw up the picture of what you look like without a beard for everybody. Because, okay, look at this beautiful fuzzy face. And it is. I would love to grow a beard like that. This Viking-looking motherfucker. Love it. Can't do it. This is all I got. That's it. But when this man shaves his face, ooh, is he a pretty guy or what? I'd almost kiss you. Just about. Almost.
I don't even know if it's up here anymore.
That's okay. I got it. I'll put it up. It'll pop up probably right around here. Just about there. So, yeah, we'll see what the green screen looks like. I'm not sure what the background is. I've actually green screen to green screen, if that makes any sense. But I'm hoping that'll make the end result
better.
Yeah, and we won't look radioactive. I hope. And if we do, it just means we're smoking good weed. You don't have to look for it, dude. I'll find it. Don't worry. I got it on my phone, I think, or on my SD card because I originally took it. But he is a handsome man. I'll tell you that. Was. It's been so long you don't know. You might have changed.
Probably gotten fatter.
Ooh, speaking
more
of
chubby.
fatter. Speaking of fatter. So I mentioned in my vlog you were recently in the hospital.
Yep.
Why don't you kind of tell us what's what?
Well,
Because that's kind of crazy. This kind of blew me away. Like that was the last phone call I was expecting to hear. I know it's not that crazy. I know I said it's the last phone call I've ever expected, but just I know the guy for a long time, just didn't expect it. But go ahead.
Oh, yay.
Yay, I know.
I got diagnosed with diabetes.
How does he take something that you could turn into like something like really make people sit on the edge of their seats and just kills it? No, but that was weird for that call from you. Is this is I'm diabetic, but you went through some like crazy stuff beforehand, like feelings and lethargia and.
Well, the first time, the first incident was like trying to explain insurance to my daughter,
Right.
and then it just went away. I couldn't figure it out.
That's crazy.
Like I just lost. I knew what I was going to say, but I couldn't not word it. I parked the car, trying to figure out why the car's rolling because it's not in park yet.
That's crazy, man.
So that was the first thing. And then I came out of that one. Oh, that was fucky. And then the next day, I didn't feel. Went to the hospital. They thought, oh, you're just, you're high. Go away. It's a bad weed.
Bad weed. Thanks.
And then the next day, I kept on getting. I'd start talking to my wife, and I'd say, and then it's in the, and then I'd lose it. And like every third sentence, I would like gone.
It's crazy.
So we decided we go to the hospital.
Really, maybe at that point, eh?
Yeah. When I got there, they asked me.
It's not the weed.
Don't curse me like that. There's they asked me what year it was. They said, yeah, there's a 2 in there and a 0.
A 2.
I know this one.
I know this.
Not necessarily. There's a 9 and a 1, and not necessarily in that order. Yeah, they admitted me.
You think, right? Because either you were really stoned, really sick, or something was wrong with your head. One of the 3.
So they did my. Eventually, they told me that when I came in, my blood sugars were at 39.
Now that means nothing to me.
Yeah, they're high blood sugars after you eat should be no more than an 8 for a normal person.
Okay, so you were way up there on the glucose.
Yeah.
Yeah, glucose. Dude, that's insane. And the crazy thing is like you're not. Typically, you think, and I mean, it's not right. You shouldn't think that way. But typically, you think, oh, someone who has diabetes, they're big or fat or out of shape, or you know what I mean. But the reality of it is most people that have diabetes, and you're type 2, right?
I think so.
Type 1, you're born. I'm not 100% sure. I think you're genetic, I believe, and 1 you can get by bad eating habits or whatever. Where was I going with that? We did smoke a joint. I warned you. Okay. But yeah, so most people that I've met that have diabetes just look like everyday people.
Oh yeah,
they don't. Well, I know. Yeah, but I mean, again, you tend to have a thought in your head that only happens to a certain type person. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what I meant. Like that you tend to think that, hey, that skinny guy probably won't have diabetes or whatever, right? But most of the people that I've known that have had it have been skinnier, just not someone you would normally think, oh, they might have diabetes or something, which is crazy. But How's the no sugar going?
Yeah.
Cheating a little bit, maybe. You got time.
Yeah.
See, I'm cutting sugar as a choice, and I find it hard as hell. I don't.
I'm allowed to snack once in a while.
Thank God for that, right? Choose your snacks wisely. You
Yes.
only get one. You better make it good.
But I get to eat a lot of salad, and I eat a lot of salad because I like to eat. I like to munch all the time. So I eat a lot of
Salad. What kind of diet are they saying that you should? Actually, I'm gonna take this off. It's actually getting warm in here. Believe it or not. Wow, unbelievable! It's getting warm. What are they suggesting you should eat?
low carbs,
Low
sugars.
carbs, low sugar. What about fat?
Uh, not too much on the fat because heart disease is a big part. Can be an issue.
But we've yet to really link fatty food with heart disease. They say it, but it's all like
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
they just have studies that say, when they ask you, do you eat meat? And the billion people say, yeah, I eat meat. And then they go, well, half of the billion people have heart disease. It must be because of meat.
Oh.
Right? And that's kind of where that comes from. There's still no real. I mean, I would imagine just, if you eat nothing but lots of fat, it's probably not the best for you, for your arteries. But I guess there's different kind of cholesterols and stuff. And
There's good cholesterol. There's bad cholesterol.
well, yeah, but I mean, like when it builds up, like the plaque, the type of plaque
Yeah.
that builds up, there's two different types. Like one's hard, one's soft, right? And the soft one, you can have tons of it, doesn't matter. The hard one, that's the dangerous one.
Bad
Yeah,
cholesterol.
yeah, right. But we're still not sure which one exactly does like makes more of, less of either, right? Because you have some people that are eating nothing but protein and fat diets, and they're not having any issues as of yet, right? And
Yeah,
that's
like
all they're eating, like on the carnivore diet, right? And theoretically, they're like, you've probably seen lots of stuff about red meat causes heart disease, red meat, fat. But how do we get that if all these people are eating this red meat 24/7? That's all they're eating, and they're not really having too many issues on that end. So I kind of question that a bit. But salad, low carb.
I get all the roughage I want. I kind of cheat.
I
and get it at the deli.
It's a bit
But
of a cheat.
it's kale salad,
It's a bit of a cheat. But
rainbow kale, and feta.
I'm not a big salad guy. Even when I'm eating healthy, I'll vegetable. I love my broccoli. I'll eat tons of broccoli and cauliflower and stuff like that. But salad wise, my thing with salad is I want to put dressing on, and then putting dressing on kind of defeats the purpose because it's all kinds of sugar and crap in it and preservatives.
Depending on the dressing, I guess. Definitely preservative.
Right? I don't know. I'm finding it's so hard to friggin' eat. You know what I mean? Like, what do I eat? I want to eat healthy, but what do I eat? I eat, if you eat this thing, it's not good for you. If you eat that, that's not good for you. You shouldn't eat flour because it doesn't break down properly. You should. I don't know what to eat, and I like to eat.
Full wheat flour. Shit that does break down because it's all natural the way it's supposed to be.
But the problem with some of the wheat is that it's genetically altered, and our body doesn't break it down properly. And that's what I mean. Like, it's like I can't win. I just want to friggin' eat something.
You find that one that's Angela Mononiska.
Yeah, right? Exactly. I want to see if I can figure out a way to source some European flour, because I guess in Europe their flour is the same way it was like 100 years ago, like what they grow, their wheat and stuff. It's not the same stuff we have here.
And soy flour.
I'm still in the air about soy. I'm still in the air about soy and soy proteins. I thought it was great, and I read a few things, and now I'm kind of on the edge with the soy protein thing. I don't know.
Is it a good protein?
And we're not sure. That's the thing, right? So I don't know. I know some people can't touch it either, like lactose or other things. So I mean, I don't know. Like I said, what the hell am I supposed to eat, man? All I want is like to be able to eat burgers and fries all day. What's wrong with that?
Hey, I'm all for burgers and fries. Can't have it, but I'm all for
I'm
it.
all for it. Really, you can't have even a
Once in a
burger?
while.
Yeah. You think a burger would be all right? It's the carbs, the bun.
Well, that and the old any sauces that they have probably has.
Sugar and stuff in it.
Yeah.
See, like, get a mustard. You're good with mustard. Mustard's like almost like zero on everything.
Mustard and mayo.
Mayo's got lots of fat.
Oh yeah. Oh, we always buy the olive oil.
I haven't had the olive oil stuff yet,
It's good. Expensive,
but
good.
yeah, I mean olive oil. There's good oil, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't want. I love olives, so I'll eat olives all day. Salty little. I know, right?
And pickles.
Yeah, I like my pickles. Pickles again, you're running into the. There's a lot of sugar and stuff in them now.
Still pickles?
Not
With
all,
sugar?
not dill. Yeah. Go read the back of thing. I actually pointed this out to Danny when she was over. Go pick up whatever you want and turn it to the side and look at the little thing on the side that tells you what's in it, how much of what. Excuse me. It has the on the far side. It says daily intake percentage.
Yeah.
If you follow it down, it'll have everything except for sugar. Right? Why? Because our percentage is probably like nothing. You probably shouldn't eat sugar, or at least in the form that we get it in. I mean, natural, like eat an apple or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? But
anything cooked and baked with on a big.
The white crystally stuff that we so love so much. We probably shouldn't.
I miss that stuff.
it's like your cocaine but sugar. One day I'm gonna go over to his house. He's gonna be at the table with a fucking rail of sugar on it. Shit, dude.
Just one more hit.
Come on, you can't do it. Oh God, is that what we come to, man? Is
Here's
that
some sweet and low, sweet and low,
sweet low, yeah, sweet low? But is that any better for you? That's the next thing. Is like now we're talking chemicals.
For
like,
the 13-year-old DJ says,
can't win.
you know,
The 13-year-old TJ
says it makes everything taste like sweet.
For those of you that don't know, that's a bad reference from a old 80s thing. But oh man, that's where we're at now. We're fucking...
Actually, that was a bad reference for my life.
That's where we're at now. Now we're doing lines of fucking sugar off the kitchen table because just that's where we're at.
It's sweet and low.
Sweet and low. He's diabetic. That's right. Fucking shit. You might as well just do a line of Coke over the fucking sugar. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad.
I need more coffee.
Do you?
It does.
I give you the rest of mine, but so I screwed up. So he gets here earlier, and we're huge coffee drinkers. Love our caffeine. And so the first thing is like, hey, dude, let's go get coffee. Sure, sounds awesome. So I go in, and I make him coffee all the time. Comes over to my place, make him coffee all the time. And he used to drink double-double. I instinctively just fucking made his coffee double-double. Done. And then I gave it to him, and he's like, did you put sugar in this? I'm like, yeah, of course I put sugar in it, man. That's what I do. I got you back. And he's like, I'm diabetic. I'm like, oh, fuck. I shouldn't say that. I'll really get in trouble. The R word. Heaven forbid people allow words to control their lives. But anyways, let's just leave that alone. But yeah, so I went. Now I'm drinking the sugared coffee, which like, I don't even know if I'll be able to finish it because that shit just feels like I might as well just drink a Coca-Cola, even though there's way more sugar in that. But yeah, so
you got Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke?
No, I do no pop. There's like pop for the kids, but
that means no diet.
Yeah, no, I cut it. No pop at all. I'm all about the sparkling water. Yeah.
Oh, I meant to ask you what kind of sugars and flavors in that flavor juice?
The
drips,
the ones that I put in my sparkling water.
Yeah.
or
The ones that
this-
you put in your sparkling gummy bears.
Oh, okay, yeah. We made gummy bears. They were good.
They were.
You could guess why I made gummy bears. Anyways, I guess we won't be making those for a while.
Oh, actually,
Low sugar gummy bears. But no, that is
just use gelatin and color.
yeah, no flavor. But that is pure flavor extract, so there's no sugar in it at all. So you can drink that stuff in your water or whatever. And
Gummy bears.
Yeah, or in your gummy bear. I think you need a lot of it to flavor a whole batch of gummy bears, and they're good. They're really good.
That's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I'd like that. I'd like to try that. I'd like to try that. I never got to give you any of my tincture. You never got a chance to try any of that. It's all gone now. For those of you that don't know, tincture is an extract using alcohol and marijuana. Well, you can make pretty much any herb or whatever into a tincture. I use marijuana because it's the best type to use. But it was potent. It was potent. I went by the time I was done the whole extraction and I boiled it all down, I had turned like pretty much 2 ounces into 120 milliliters of liquid.
Right.
Yeah. Half, like 15 milliliters, you were good for like 8 hours.
Sweet.
Solid buzz. Yeah. I never went over a half. I'd like to make it again and do like a full 30. Right. But I still got some of the alcohol, the 151 proof.
That's all right.
Yeah. That's good shit.
Me and Danny have an ounce to throw
To
in.
cook with?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we'll have to
Be decarboxylized.
decrease.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, I'll have to. We'll have to set up a time and do something, make something, because it's good, and then we can show everybody our goods and eat them, and then you can laugh at us while we're fucking stupid and stoned, because that's funny. It just is.
It can be. We need toys.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, toys.
Yeah. What? You know those little like brain twists? You take the ring off.
I have like 30 of them. I think they're up top in the loft though right now. I bought them for the kids from when we're camping. All kinds of those metal little puzzles and
Oh, I love those things.
I got one of the big long ones where it's like steel rods that go through a whole bunch of circles and you got to unchain. Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah. Next episode I'll see if I can track them down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Hell, we can pause this one and go get them.
No, I'm not climbing up there right now. I gotta pull a ladder out. I gotta climb my ass.
Ladder's right there.
Yeah, but it's a mess up there, and I'm not doing it now.
Yeah.
But we'll do it for next time, I promise. So look forward to playing with toys, because we're adults, and that's what we do. I don't know.
I love toys.
Dude. I got G.I. Joe's downstairs.
Do you have a drone yet?
I got a drone.
We could go play drones.
I got a drone. We can play drones together. Really, I'm 41. I swear. I don't know. I think it's great. I like the fact that at my age, I don't have to be like my parents at my age. I felt my parents at my age were fucking stuck up and had to act.
Up their ass.
Well, they had to. It's like they felt they had to act a certain way.
My parents' favorite line was "Go play in the freeway."
No, I don't mean that. What I mean is like
that was only halfway to the beach.
My parents didn't go, and I guess they didn't really have video games like they do now. But like, I'll sit there and I'll play, 8 hours of a video game in one sitting. My parents. I don't know. Maybe it's just because they didn't have it. Maybe they did. Maybe they would if they did. I don't know. I find maybe it's just because I'm older now, and when you look at your parents, you see them in a certain light. I don't know. I think I'm way cooler than my parents were. That's definitely what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, freaking, your daughter's the prime example. Like, well-rounded, smart. she gets it at her age already, right? And that 90% of that comes from the household she came out of, you know. And I don't know. I'm surprised I came out okay. Never mind. Like
I'm just surprised I'm still alive. I'm accident prone.
that, you are my friend, and forgetful, which
Yeah, because I'm accident prone.
and forgetful. I don't know. So should I? I'll ask you. Should I edit these and get rid of the quiet spots, or should I just put crickets in? Maybe I'll edit them out. Maybe I'll put crickets in sometimes. That'll be funny. But anyways,
Select your cricket placements carefully.
select my cricket placements. Yet, I mean, these will probably get a little long, so I'll probably edit out a couple little things here and there through them. So expect there to be editing, but nothing conversation like dead air, because sometimes that happens with us.
Yeah.
I'm so putting crickets in that quiet spot. Oh,
I
but
left room.
yeah, right. Exactly. So that's good. Anyways, so I think maybe we can just end this bad boy for now. Probably been 20 minutes at least or so, and you need another coffee. I could probably
Damn
use the
right.
coffee with less sugar. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed the first-ish episode of Do That Shit in the Garage with my good buddy DJ. And yeah, listen, if you're new to Streamcams Media, like I said before, you like what you see, what you watched this whole thing, you probably don't like what you see. But if you did by some weird chance,
Well, if they watched the whole program, they might have liked what they were watching for a little while, at least because they're still watching it.
well, they're not now. Anyways, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're looking for more Streamcams Media, it's going to cover his head right now. There's something you can click right there. You can click that, even though, yeah, somewhere around there. And you can check out some of the other stuff we have on the channel.
Get that off my head now.
Get it up. There it goes. But yeah, other than that, I think we're going to leave this bad boy. Trust me, I say this all the time. These will get better as soon as he gets used to being in front of a camera again.
But
But
there's less crickets this time.
all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll catch you on the flip flop, and we're out.
Have a
See
good
ya.
night and a better tomorrow.